hope you could see this. Everybody join in. I know there was one that was scheduled, but I did that last week on accident. And so this is the one. This is the one. Everybody start joining me here. Start joining me here. I hope you can hear. Yes, Mona. Happy Friday. So people are going to be coming from the one I scheduled last week. Yes, Paradise Earth. Okay, everyone got the memo. I'm loving it. Everybody got the memo. Yes, it's me. Hello, Valeria. Hello, Ninja Kid. Paradise Earth. Woohoo, Skips. Yeah, yeah. Angela, thank you. You saved my booty. Angela's like, I don't think she's going to be on here. She probably can't figure it out. Thank you for alerting everyone. So now everyone's getting the notifications. I know I scheduled it last week because who can remember? I messed that one up too. But I couldn't get it to go on. I was like, am I live? So I was here at 2 o'clock with you guys in the chat. And Angela, thank you for knowing me well enough to know that I wasn't going to figure it out. But that's okay. The things I can't do, somebody else can. Except until I get somebody else to do it. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're here! Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful to you guys. You guys are so brilliant. I love it. I love it. Brandon Bear, hello! Hello, Brandon Bear. Starlight, what's up, Starlight? Welcome back. Dice. Yeah, Dice, I dig it. Thank you for coming back. I love it. My Valeria. Who knows what I was going to say. Anyway, Sarah Baby Doll. I'm glad everyone's getting the memo. So I am just going to ease into this. Everything was going splendidly. I was all chill before this one. Because I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest, I still get a little nervous before I go live every Friday. I've been doing this for 4+ years, and I still get the little butterflies. But I think that's excitement, but I think it's also I don't want to mess it up. So I do get a little nervous, and I was all chill. Let me show you what I took. I used to take this, and I love this. I love this. It used to be $7, guys, and I was like, yes, I'm all for it. I love it. Oh, let me get close. Rescue remedy for stress and anxiety, and it's all natural. It's herbs. I used to love this. I used to take this in the car when I was driving in LA traffic for 2-3 hours to go to auditions, and before an audition I would drink it. I love this stuff. However, it's gotten really expensive because I guess it's that good. I don't know, but now it's almost $20, and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend $20 on this little tiny bottle, right? And you can get this on Amazon. I used to get it at Whole Foods back in the day. So anyway, I love this stuff. But I haven't bought it in years. But my sister had 3 bottles left over that are still valid and good. So I'm like, thank you, Jackie. So I've taken this in the last few days and now today, and I was feeling all chill, and that's why I'm all good. So of course I'm going to share it here in case you need a little a little droppy drop of something just to ease your nerves. If you want to spend almost $20, maybe it'll come down in price when inflation gets settled. I don't know, but that's another topic for another day that I'm not equipped to talk about. So whatever. So I was feeling good, and I think that's why I'm yay, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm here and you all are here too. Skips, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. I love that that is a motto. I love that that's the tagline. I love that that is the movement, and I love it. I may not be in them right now, but I still love it. My Molly Love! Not for once. You're always here, Molly. I don't care. I have to be careful when I say that because it sounds rude, but I don't mean it rude. I don't care if you watch the replay, but I feel you in spirit, so you're here regardless. So, my Joshi, how you doing? You can't tune in today. That's okay, my love. You gotta binge watch Avatar. Oh my God, that was so good. I love it. Yes, I completely get it. Go get your Avatar. Go get your Avatar. I love it. Is the second season, when is that coming out? Because I gotta watch it. I've been asking Oscar. He introduced me to it. I think you guys know last season. And I was like, oh my gosh. I know Oscar turned me on to the cartoons too. I had no idea about them. And he loves them. He loves Avatar. I actually got him a sweatshirt that has Appa on it. I know. I'm in the know, y'all. I'm in the know about Appa. I love Appa. We call Missy Appa sometimes because she looks kind of like furry like Appa. And if you know, you know. Okay? If you know, you know. So, if you know, go check it out. It's so good. I love it. I hope he comes back. And Dharman did, right, kind of like a rendition of it, but I didn't watch it. I watched a couple Dharmans this past week. Which ones? Well, my brain isn't computing what I did this week. Uh-oh, you guys are in trouble. You'll love it. Let's see. My, Angela! That's my thank you. Angela, wow, Angela, wow. And I think we'll take it offline. We'll take it offline just because you know what I mean. And I love it when you guys know what I mean when I'm talking to you, and because I communicate with so many of you on so many different levels and ways, and there's lots of ways to get a hold of me and touch with me. I changed my whole description finally here on YouTube so you could see the different sprinkles, whether it's going to my IMDb page, whether it's going to my website, whether it's buying me a coffee, whether it's my website, there's a bunch of ways. I'm not going to memorize it all because I put like a ton of stuff on my Amazon storefront. I think this is on my Amazon storefront. So I just want you to guys know that there's different ways to like have touch points, right? On things I recommend, things I'm saying, doing, offering up. So just the description is going to be the go-to if ever in doubt how you want to get in touch with me. So it's just really cool that I am able to have so many private moments virtually, obviously. Although yesterday I went to go get my nails done. Nicola, I saw that you asked me about my nails last week, but Oscar was talking and I didn't want to interrupt. I was like, no, I didn't get them done. I did them myself. But I got them undone, which feels so good. I was like, oh my God, they were so heavy. They were all my real nails, but they had like that powder gel stuff that I got done for the holidays, and I couldn't get them like removed, and they were so heavy, and so they were breaking, and so now I had to cut them, but they look so clean. They did such a good job. The ladies were like, you're this happy? I'm like, I'm so happy. I needed my nails back, like my shorter nails. I can't do that long nail stuff. I don't know how my sister Jackie did it. Jackie's nails were always so long, like, and she would talk, and oh my God, her nails were so long. Minute 13! Yay! Minute 13! All right, guys, I didn't even finish saying hello to y'all, and minute 13 is here, and I love it. What's backwards? What did I do? This? Yes? Yes? I hope that's all it was, because I don't think I've shown anything else. Oh, maybe the shirt? The shirt says harmonizing feng shui. Maybe that's what you're talking about. See, that's what happens when you're not in the comments. When I'm not in the comments. Oh, because Joshy said he was going to go watch Avatar. Enjoy, my love. Enjoy. I'm going to go watch, hopefully, season 2. All the hellos coming in. You were revisiting the first live, Mona? I should do the same. That would be fun. I gotta go check it out. That's a great idea. I love it. I'm gonna go check it out. CJ's not in here. Maybe he is, but he was like OG. Mona and CJ and Paradise Earth were like OGers, y'all. OG. I don't know. And my love, welcome back. Let's do some hearts here. Let's do some hearts. You know I'm loving on y'all. You know I'm loving y'all. You know it. I know, what a wacky week. It just goes so fast. Doesn't it feel like we were just here? So guys, obviously I'm here because I can be. My schedule is open. I'm not filming. I'm not traveling. And I always said if I'm not doing those things, I'm going to go live. So thank you for coming in every week and not being too overloaded by me. But I'm just loving this. I'm loving that I have the time, space, energy to be here with you all. So I'm going to start going to very cool, Nicola, your sign language. That is so cool. What is this? Thank you? I think this is thank you. Or love. Thank you. I think it's thank you. Or please. Well, I should brush up on the 2 things I know about sign language. I think it's like a fabulous language. Okay. Woo! Woo! Yeah, Lizzie girl! What's up, my love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Soledad, my love, welcome back. I know, this was my sister's. She's all about feng shui and peace and energy and love. And I found this book as well on feng shui. So we're doing this to our house just to put like the proper things in the proper corners to like omit love and energy and abundance and prosperity and new job opportunities. So we are really like decluttering the home. And so that is a perfect segue to my intention for the day. So it's not going to be a quote, it's going to be an intention. So the intention of today, this weekend, these coming days, here it's starting to feel like spring. I know maybe where you live it's not quite spring like yet, but you can get a heads up on it. A head start on it. You can get a head start on it. So I think if you saw my thumbnail, it is about decluttering. Not just decluttering your home, which is so necessary because we bring so much into it and don't take enough out. It's not just about decluttering your home. It's about decluttering your heart. I want us all to have this intention of decluttering our heart. And how do we do that? We do that by opening it up, by being aware that we have so much stuff in there that has not been shed, so much stuff in there that wants to like see the light, so much stuff in there that has like cobwebs because we don't really go into our heart that much, y'all. We are like, oh yeah, heartbeat, thank you. We're grateful you're beating, but we don't really think about our heart, like beautiful heart, right? And I think like older people think about it because they're like typically more predisposed to other delicate matters with the heart. But us younglings, yes, us younglings, we need to take care of our heart. And I say this a lot, protect your heart, but it's also declutter it. Like, let's get the stuff that's in there out, right? If it's emotions, cry it out. If you want to scream into a pillow, scream it out. If you want to call a friend and be like, yo, guess what? Do it, right? Declutter it. Get that stuff out and open it up and just like allow the light to radiate in and allow it to pour out. And I just love this. When I was thinking of things I wanted to talk about today, I was like, I want to declutter the heart, which also consists of our energy, our technology, our there was one more. Home, technology, heart, energy. It'll come to me. But let's open it up, right? So it's kind of like when you find an old suitcase or an old box in the corner, it's like you open it up and you're like, whoa, I didn't know that was in there, right? It might be a little bit of a Pandora's box, but hey, we're here for it. We can do it, right? If it brings out stuff, that stuff has to come out. So let it out, my loves. It's going to be good. It's going to be better. Believe me, it's better when you look at things and when you like stick your head in the sand and you're like, I know, no. So that's what Oscar and I are doing because we're still sorting through a lot of stuff that I picked up from my sister's home last year, and we just put it in a room and we closed the door, so we haven't had a guest room. When Oscar's family came, we had like put up air mattresses. We're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. But like the guest room was where we were able to put things so that you know, it would be out of sight, out of mind until I was able to like emotionally tackle it. And I'm there, guys. I'm finally there. And he is like opening up the basement and decluttering that. So it's a lot of work, but we can make it fun because you know me, I don't like work. That's not what I want to say. I love work. I love acting work. I miss acting work. It's a lot of... This is not fun work. I can't call it fun work. Or else I'd be lying, because it's not fun going through and like opening up a basement and garage full of crap. Oftentimes. Sometimes you find jewels and, well, hopefully not real jewels, but valuables in there. So it's necessary. It's just an obligation, responsibility we have to our space and our heart. So I hope that resonated with y'all. I hope that resonated. Let's see what's in the comments now. Let's see if any of y'all are feeling like you are able in a place to finally open up your heart, right? Because I think that's important and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Not always easy, but it's good. Let's see. Ooh, Mona says it's been an overwhelming week as well. Man, y'all. Sounds like it's all around, she says. Well, you know what? We're going to get some of those. And there's so much going on in the world. And so fast. The world is moving fast. I mean, we have AI that can do so much. And, LLAW. I feel like this perhaps might be your first time, unless you've changed your name, in which case, hi, welcome. I feel like you've changed your name, though, because I feel like I recognize a little profile, tiny little speck of a profile pic that I'm getting a visual of. So if it's your first time, welcome. We'll be certain to welcome you in the chat. If you're returning, let us know so that we can put a face to the new name or vice versa. Molly, I'm glad you decided to be here. Minute 22. Oh, I know why I'm off. The clock is off because I was a little late trying to figure us all out. Well, let's see. Because I was going to have a guest lesson today. And my guest is not here yet. So let's see if that's the case. But don't worry. I prepared a backup lesson just in case my guest doesn't have a good sense of time. So let's see. Ooh, Ben Love didn't say something loving. Ichila. It's okay. My Angela and my Mona are on it. And y'all, if you need to like do more than time out, you do it. Okay? You do it. Do it. If it's something so wrong, just block. Sorry, I saw a little lipstick on my tooth there. It used to be. I knew it. I had a feeling that it used to be a different profile name. Okay, so welcome back. I'm going to kill a little time to see if my guest decides to show up. If not, you know what? We can move on because I have a lesson. I have so many lessons actually that it's okay. I'm just going to give it a little more time. Oh, Starlight, I miss you being on Dhar, man. I hope you make a comeback. Come back! Well, the pressure isn't on me. It's not on me. I hope I make a comeback too, right? Don't we love comebacks? I love them. I love them. I love them. So maybe one day we shall see. Okay. You love my movie Gun and Salsa, my Valeria. Thank you for watching. I know so many of you have watched it. It is free, I believe, on Amazon, on Tubi, on Google Play, on Apple TV. It's everywhere but Netflix. I don't think Netflix picked it up. But go watch it if you haven't yet, or if you haven't in a while. I love the message in it. I love that I got recognition for that role because it was such a big role. And I love because I know how much hard work went into it. It was like one of those movies, like we built it with the bootstraps. I don't think that's the way you use that term, but that's how it was. It was a scrappy budget, and it was right after my wedding, and we had been working on it for years before our wedding. So it means a lot. But yeah. Woo! I love calling you Auntie Mona and Auntie Angela. We love it too. Well, I guess I can speak for them. Because I love it when you call me mommy. Mommy, what do you call me? IG mommy, YouTube mommy, mommy. You gotta go, Aaron. Have a great weekend. Be safe, be good, be well. Awesome. I listen to Spanish music. I love me Spanish music, like merengue. I'm a merengue chick because I'm Dominican, which is the closest to cumbia for Mexicans, I guess, is the most parallel music equivalent. But merengue has a little more tropical sound, whereas cumbia has more like Mexican. I don't know what the different instrument is. For us, it's called like a guira, and it's very tropical. Like if you've ever gone to an island and you start seeing someone like scraping, it's like this, and it's like a little tin thing that like it almost looks like a soup can, like a big soup can with little holes, and it goes. And when you get off the plane, you get rum punch when you land. I love my country. I miss my country. I gotta go back to Dominican Republic, where I'm from. I was born in New York. However, I have very, very beautiful ties to my Dominican roots because most of my family that's living is still there. That's not true. We're all over the world, y'all. Did I do it right? Did I say thank you? And ASL is different to BSL. Interesting. That's cool. Valeria. Caesar's name is Valeria because it's Caesar the Valiant. That's how I remember it. Because it's a word with an M that mnemonic. Okay. I'm still waiting for minute 22 guest. Protect your heart. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come in. I never know what he's gonna do. I know. Well, now you know it's a he. Our guest is here, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome Mr. Oscar Guzman.
Throwing back to the 90s. Hey, how you guys doing?
Get on camera.
How's y'all doing? Good. The studio's a little small. Sorry.
I tried to make it bigger for him.
Why
are you so far? Get close to me. We need to be closer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a tight frame.
So
Hi, Mr. Guzman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Throwing back to the 90s because I'm wearing a hat because my hair, it's not ready. So, not that it's not ready. It's
shakalafa.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my very good term for Not working today.
So I be wearing a hat. I want to wear a beanie because sorry, kind of hot out there. So this hat is great. This is actually my dad's hat. So
and I'm wearing my sister's shirt. I almost said hat.
So yeah.
We've been working around the house, so we are like in the trenches. And so, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Thank you. How you guys doing?
Doing so good. Why are you
Yay.
feeling so good?
Well, we're doing something in the house which is called decluttering. So we're trying to, move a little stuff here and there and to make it more of your home, right? Make it a little, you clean up a little bit and then you feel better. Yeah. It's like when you take a shower, you feel good right after that. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing to the house. We're kind of, moving stuff around and making it our home. So yeah, that's our story.
Sticking to it.
Yeah, sticking to it.
Welcome back, honey bun.
I'm sorry I missed minute 22. Do you?
No, I didn't. I was filling time.
Oh,
killing time.
Okay.
I don't want to say killing.
Filling
time.
Filling time. Okay, that's a little better. So yeah. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing great.
Hi, Oscar. Hi, Oscar. Hey, Oscar.
Hi, everybody.
Totally 90s. Way cool.
Yeah. So this is how actually, back in high school, this is how I used to wear my hat. Did I just get on my... Yeah. Yeah, back in the 90s.
The internet tells our ages.
So yeah, this is throwback to the 90s. So yeah.
Hi Sawyer, just want to say hello, Sawyer the movie lover. We got lots of movie lovers in here. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all, welcome back if you're just changing your profile name. They do that every so often and throw me off.
Cool.
Yeah, so everyone's saying hello, hello. I'll go back to whatever comments I can because I was filling time, but I want to Oscar to take it away. You can or don't need to use the mic, but I'm having fun with it right now.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want the mic?
No, you're good. Yeah.
No, he's going to share his lesson of the week. I thought we would change it up. We're both learning so much. He shared one with me earlier this week. I don't know if you're going to go with that one, so no pressure. Do as you wish. I'm going to pass over the mic, okay? Here, take it before I don't give it. Take it before I...
Because we've been...
I know. We've had lots of like...
Lots.
No, the one that's in your heart. Do you want to take it before I keep the mic?
No, keep it.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. I'm keeping it.
Quick, can you give me a reminder which one we were talking about? Seriously, because I've been reading this book, which is amazing. It literally blows my mind. It's very beautiful. You may get to it. Actually, you should like really get this book. It's called
I knew you were gonna do that.
Science of the Mind.
Oh,
Science
he
of the Mind.
remembered. Okay,
It's
why don't you take it over? I'm gonna
really awesome book that I've been reading, it's just seriously. Oh my gosh, you just left me here. What do we do now? I had all these things for myself. Does anybody have any good ideas of what to do? No, we're gonna stick to the lesson of the day, and so.
Y'all, when he reads a book, wait till you see this.
Amazing.
This isn't a book. This isn't a book. This is no joke. Look at the thickness of this thing. But he has light bulb moments like every 3 minutes, so he's loving it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's no joke.
A beautiful book.
If you want to commit.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody in their lifetime should read this book. Actually, the earlier, the better, because it's gonna help you become a better person. It will help you, get in touch with the source. So it's a really amazing book. Thank you for getting it. I don't know this video went out there, but yeah, thank you.
It helps because you need to show what we're doing, because otherwise we can't remember.
Yeah, Science of the Mind. Highly recommended. And you don't have to get it right away. You can actually find it on YouTube, get an audio,
Ooh,
get a
good
little
idea.
nips of it, and see how you vibrate with it, right? Because sometimes we're not in the time space. Sometimes things just come and then they hit. They bounce out because we're not in that vibration for it. So then you come back again and you're like, oh, not this time it clicks. Next time it
Mm.
won't. So it's just sometimes it goes on like that. Like sometimes you see, oh, I missed an opportunity 10 years ago. Well, the thing is, you didn't miss it. You just not we were not on the same vibration, and that's what happened. So yeah, so yeah, it's all good. That's all this book, and then
Can you
I
repeat that, please? Can you? Because I think it like was so subtle. Your delivery was just like yeah da da da. But can you just like that just blew my mind live. Do it again. Do it again because do it again because I do it again.
okay. So there's things that come into you, right? They come to you, and they'll bounce off because you're not in the same vibration as that thing is, right? Well, we all know the vibration of love is it's really you need to and click, right? So there's a lot of vibrations, right? So there's, like I said, we said an opportunity, it will come and it will vibrate, and if it's not the same frequency, it will bounce off, and you say, oh, yes, I just missed something. And the thing is, sometimes you're not even aware that just happened, right? So it will come back again, and at this time, maybe you're ready for it, and maybe you're not. So 20 years will go by, and 100 years will go by. Well, not 100, 50 years go by, and then it will come in and it will click. So right now, this book is clicking to me right now, and I'm sharing this with you, but you may not be ready for it, and it's fine. And it's fine because it's really thick. It's a lot of commitment for this, right? I don't know.
But
You could be ready for it.
what I loved about it, and I want to bring back because this comes back to so much that we were talking about before. So my intention for the day was decluttering our heart. So it's not just the home, it's not just our energy, it's not just our brain, our technology. It's decluttering our heart. Like we have years of things in
Oh
there that
my
we don't
God.
open up and we don't look at. So what that clicked for me was when you just said sometimes you think you missed out on an opportunity, and the thing is you weren't vibrationally ready for that opportunity at that given time. So it may, if it's meant for you, come back. And what I love about that is that that's something we can open up in our heart, and instead of feeling doom and gloom because we missed out on an opportunity, we can look at it as like, wow, I now realize that that would have been a really cool opportunity. I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now. Thank you, universe, for now bringing it back into my life. And what that
Yes.
does for me and my brain and my heart is that it like gives me peace.
Oh, nice.
It gives me peace that like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to do that then. Maybe it'll come back now. And that was where my mind went. That's how like blown I was, and why I wanted you to repeat it, because you speak so like subtly. And I'm like, no, wait, go back. Because I need this in my head and in my heart. So thank you for repeating that and giving me that wow moment just now. Like that was really cool.
Yeah, and that works for everything, pretty much for everything, because it is sometimes, like I say, sometimes you're aware that you actually miss something. It could be like any opportunity, like um, um, a girlfriend, a car, a bicycle, a skateboard, PlayStation 10, I don't know, PlayStation 5. You miss something, you're like, I missed it, and why the universe was not, you didn't give it to me. The thing is, we were not in there. We were just not vibrating at the same, vibration this thing was coming in for us. So that's why, we need to, be at peace with ourselves, be true to ourselves. This is going back to last week, being true to ourselves. It's funny that when you say true, you show your hands. I don't know, there's something, right? There's something about the hands. It's not that your hands are clean, but literally that's what it means. Your hands are clean, you got nothing to hide. So yeah. So do that exercise, right? Do that exercise with the parents. Do exercise with your sisters, with brothers, whoever is like, show me your hands. You being truthful today? It's like, yes, I am. It's like, all right, awesome. And do that. That's exercise. That's a statement to yourself. I'm being true to myself. It's not when you're by yourself and you do something. It's like, what would Jesus do? Let me see. Okay, true to yourself, or any whoever you believe, the source that you believe into, right? It doesn't. It doesn't have to be the source. The source. As long as you feel good about this, as long as you're not harming anybody, it should be a good deal. It should be a like. You should have the answer for everything else for everything that you're asking for. So yeah.
I love that. And that's a Morocco
Oh,
moment.
thank you.
I love it, baby, because you just gave us just like a visual representation of what we talked about last week, truth, being truthful, showing your hands, right? And that's just like a little again, a visual indication that you're not hiding anything, that you're able to, truthfully lead in your life and in your affairs with other people, in your, maybe affair isn't the right word. In your day to day, right? In your relationships, right? You can show your hands. You feel good about where you're at. You feel honest and loyal and truthful. And those are such powerful values that are really big concepts. But when you bring it to the simplicity that you can describe it in, it just gives us something to like work towards, right? Like, my hands are clean. My hands are, free of judgment or ill intent, or I just love that.
Yeah,
Go.
sometimes we do things or things happens to us, and but the truth is that things happens for us. Then I think thing doesn't happen to us. Well, things happens for us, and sometimes we feel like we lost something, like we are not like worth or something, and then we're like, well, I did my best. I did my truth, and I know that I'm gonna feel good with this. It will come back around, and it will be meant for me. Sometimes other people unintentionally come and teach us, consciously or unconsciously come and teach us lessons, right? And sometimes we don't like them, right? There's a lot of people that teach us, that come into us and teach us lessons, and you're like, oh my God, that's something I didn't really want to learn. I didn't want to learn this lesson, but yet you learn it, right? And you know it's not gonna happen to you again, right? That's a good thing, unless if you don't learn it, it's gonna happen again, right? So once you this other whoever come and teach you something, it's like, all right, I don't like it. Guess a lot of people, a lot of things we just don't like, right? Just like, whatever scenario it is. Sometimes we don't like things. When you like, we don't like to lose money. We don't like to, sometimes you do a business and it didn't come out the way you want it, right? So you feel like, you lost something. So, where were we? Oh yeah. So, hey, it's okay. It's a lesson. You learn it and you move on, and it will come back around. It will come back around. So, yeah.
What do you say to me? Because there's been moments where I'm like, oh, I invested in something and I didn't get the return, right? Like that term, return on investment. Or I erroneously spent on something that I thought was going to have a different result, but I didn't get the result I was expecting, so I lost the money. So what is that beautiful thing you say to me, us, which is a visual representation to ease that delicate matter?
Wearing the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, wear the shirt. So, that's literally owning the mistake. We're going to put that in code, owning that mistake. I invest in something. It was not the outcome that I thought it was going to be. So it's $1,000 mistake. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to own it. But I know that there's a pretty good chance that's not going to happen to me again, right? There's a pretty good chance, unless I do it again consciously. You're like, wait a minute. I've been here. I know the outcome. There's a pretty good chance it's not going to happen to me again. things happen. It's okay. It's all lessons. We gotta be careful. Sometimes we, like we said, when we do business, we gotta, get information from more than one source, right? The things that we want to get them from the people that already have it. They have that information that's gonna teach us and help us, get what we want. If you want to get a car, you want to probably get advice from somebody who already owns a car and probably owns one or two or three, so he has the experience on how to get a car and what's the best way to, make payments, or whatever that is. You whatever you want. I just put a car right now, but that. So yeah.
So just to put a bow on it, and the illustration is clear, he always says to me, okay, you're wearing that shirt. Like, I invested $100. Man, that $100 didn't do what I thought it was going to do. He's like, okay, wear the shirt, right? It's like a visual example of just owning that was something that didn't work out. However, you don't need to have shame around it. You don't need to like feel bad about yourself or guilty. Wear the shirt proudly, because you learned that lesson. It was $100 lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's what he says to me when, things perhaps, and the older you get, the more adulting you do, the more you'll realize that these things happen, right? We try to mitigate them, or, reduce the the likelihood that it will happen. However, they happen, right? We're not born with a silver spoon. I was going to say, what's the round ball? Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. Yeah.
We're not born with a crystal ball, but we are in this life journey to try new things, to take calculated risks, to be adventurous, to try new things, and some of those things don't pan out. So now you have a shirt. It's kind of like that shirt, like when you go to an island and you buy a souvenir shirt. You know what I mean? Like, what's that saying on a shirt?
Like, I went to Emilia Islands and all I got was this shirt. Is that the one you're talking about?
Something like that, I guess.
Okay. So, yeah.
Let's see what's going on in the chat, because we've been chatting a long time.
Yeah,
but you could see how we could go.
What advice do you have dealing with a girl?
No, with grief.
Oh.
It's a little bit of a distance for him, so I'm going to read it out loud. So Vyas asks, what advice do you have on dealing with grief that comes from sudden change? For example, a friend you were close to moves away, a beloved teacher you had a close bond with resigns from your school. Ooh, Vyas, this is a great topic. I've discussed this privately with some of my clients, but I would love to hear what you have to say.
I'll give you one little point of view, right? People come into our lives to teach us a lesson. And once the lesson is done, they'll move and they'll go away because they got to work on somebody else. They got to teach somebody else probably the same lesson or another lesson. So you got to be grateful for these people that they're doing their work, just like you're doing to somebody else, right? There's probably a chance where you did teach somebody something that they love or they didn't love so much, right? So that's what we're doing. We all doing something to somebody. And that's why you got to be a good person. That's why you got to be a person so you can, help more people. Be, and, a good person as well. So, yeah. That's one little, right? We can go.
I love that, babe. What a reframe for me as well. And you can see why we can talk for so many hours.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. It's like, we've heard often, right? People come into your life for a season and a reason. And I just love the fact that you are, that you're blessing them and sending them love. You don't hear that too often.
I need to go check on the door real quick. I'll be right back.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, go do that. Yeah, make sure it's closed. So I love that because it gives us like this beautiful like ability to separate the fact that they're no longer in our life with this beautiful intention for them to go off and help somebody else in their life. And I'm not sure if I quite heard it that way before, or maybe I'm just hearing it differently now because I can relate, Vyas. I've been through a similar situation recently where a friend and I, parted ways, and I can now have like this additional layer of peace around, them no longer being in my life because I miss them, right? Like who doesn't miss somebody who was cool and fun and you have memories with and you expected a longer stretch of time and memories with, and if they're no longer there, it's like release them. It's like that saying like if you put a bird in your hand and they fly away and then they want to come back. No, I think I'm thinking of the sand. It's the sand I'm thinking of. You could tell I can never remember these like beautiful like illustrative lessons. So like if you put sand in your hand, if you stay like this, the sand will stay, but if you hold it tight, it will all like go through the fingers, right? I think it's something like that. Okay, I'll stick to what I know. Let's see what else is in the comments. I'm already missing Oscar. Are you? Isn't it weird? Like, he has just... I know, Brandon, I love Oscar's energy too. Isn't it beautiful? It's just so simple and easy and innocent and just like at ease. And that's how he is 24/7. Okay.
Oh, good. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. Yay! I'm glad you went and you checked out to make sure everything was good. I feel
sorry, guys. Sorry.
No apologies.
What I missed.
I was just saying how much what you just said touched me in my own piece of letting go of someone recently. It's another layer of just ease around it.
Yeah. I think you had to be okay with with God. With God, you have to be okay. I want to say God because we all believe in God, right? We all do, right? We all connected to the source, right? You can question him. He knows what he's doing and he knows what he's teaching us. And sometimes we just don't like it, but hey, we have to. I mean, we're all here to learn. All of us. So, yeah.
I love it. So many affirmative comments saying when we feel uncomfortable, it's usually because we're learning or growing. You live to learn.
Oh my God, yes.
Don't beat yourself over mistakes. We are human. We got to learn from our mistakes and our failures. We all make mistakes. So it's just this sense of like ease that like you don't need to feel guilty or shame because maybe you misjudged something and it turned out something else. Like we all are on our journey learning as we go. Again, we don't know what is around the bend, right? We don't know what's coming, but we are doing the best we can. And he wants to say something.
No, I just wanted to say I think if we start using different words will have different meanings. We are very prompt to call something a mistake. And sometimes a mistake sounds something bad, right? And when you make a mistake or when a mistake happens, not all of it is like something bad. Sometimes it's just a lesson. So if we can start using that word mistake and change it for a lesson, it will come in different. It will touch you different. It will help you process a little different. So if you can, that'll be great. I mean, it's so ingrained in our heads that we, sometimes it's not easy to just change a word and they're like, what was the word again? So yeah, lessons. We all have lessons.
I'm going to say hello to some peeps who joined. Marcos, welcome back. I love that CJ, I said hello before you came on, CJ. I knew you were gonna join us. You're always here, and I was saying how you're the OGest of them all. So I saw a fun question. Oscar speaking the truth. Truth, Oscar.
Thank you, guys.
There's lots of really kind comments towards you, but I thought a really cool question that, let me see who asked it. Somebody funny asked it. Oh, Valeria asked it, who's Caesar. She says, Oscar, what is your favorite thing about mommy?
She's beautiful.
Hey.
We're just gonna go there. And I don't know, she's not beautiful. She has a beautiful soul. So it's a big, because we sometimes we seem to look at beauty, right? And beauty, as as you grow older, sometimes it changes. So when you fall in love with the person, when you fall in love with the soul, when you fall in love with that voice, when you fall in love with that, you cannot stop loving that, right? Sometimes the physical will change, and we all change, right? So it happens. And but when you're in love with this soul, it's what makes it that beautiful bond. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I love about Jovanna, and yeah, but I think if I would just go to the source, that will be it. Her soul is very beautiful. She has a big, beautiful heart.
Right back at ya. That was an easy right back at ya. As you all can attest and confirm. Thank you, Sina. That was very sweet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That was a great question, Valeria. Thank you. I hear it every day because he's really good about sharing his heart with me. But there's something very different about hearing it live with all of y'all. It was just really beautiful, right? Like, I just love it. And I love that is where we're at, right? From very early on that we met each other. And yesterday we turned 9 years that we met. And it's just really beautiful, the evolution of it, right? Like, at least in our case, thankfully. Knock on wood, right? And I am grateful for it. I'm really grateful for it because it just keeps getting better. And I never kind of expected that with anybody. You know what I mean? Like, we both had previous relationships. And to get what we get now, especially knowing what we didn't have then, it's even more incredible because you have a contrast. And that's something that's really interesting about relationships, right? Is the fact that the more you have, and some people are blessed, they meet their person right immediately. That was not my case. And I keep joking with him, like, I had to travel, like, the world to find him. Like, he was not easy to find. He was not easy to find. But yet, when he showed up was when we were both, like, able to be ready for it, right? We've talked about this before. We weren't ready before each other.
Talking about vibrations, right?
Yeah.
We're not ready for each other back then.
No.
But
no.
God is wonderful, and He brought us back again. I mean, He brought us together, not again.
Well, we don't know. What if we were together in another lifetime? Do you sometimes think that? I sometimes think that. I feel like sometimes...
That's going to another level.
It is.
Right? We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it simple right now.
Okay.
Yes, so we keep it simple because when we go to another level, we got to be able, all of us got to be able to be on that level. Because some are probably going to get lost, they're going to get confused. So we don't want anybody to get confused. So let's just stick to the same level.
The earth level.
Yeah. Let's just. I'm not saying that I'm another level.
No.
Well,
but this is what we have here and now. Yes, touchy. Yeah. Like we don't know what the past. We don't know if there is a previous life. I just feel like I'm so connected with him. Like, I feel like I knew him in another life. And that's as simple as I can keep it. I just feel like I've known you because he does things. I'm like, either that or it's like something my dad would do. One or the other. And both things are adorable because you guys have met my dad. Like, how adorable is he? So, I had to wait for that and find it here. Oh, happy 9 years to the both of you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
our
guys.
9 years where we started dating is next month because we met February and he asked me to be his girlfriend in March. So I wanted to wait till June, but I couldn't wait because remember I had gotten out of a relationship and I told myself I am gonna wait 1 year before I date anybody. And then he showed up at like the 7-month mark, and I'm like, it hasn't been a year yet. I can't date you yet. I told myself it was going to be a year that I was single. But then I was like, I can't pass him up. Like, if I pass him up, someone's going to snatch him up, although you were for me, so no one would have gotten you. But I would have missed out on those beautiful few months that we had when we were getting to know each other. They were so beautiful. So, yeah, when we least expect, it was when I least expected him. I kid you not. But it was awesome. Ninja Keith! Let's see what Ninja Keith says. And I know we're coming up to the hour, so Oscar and Joe, Daddy and Mommy, Skips, how cute are you?
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Ninja Keith, I'm so happy you're back. I know you're busy with your channel and you're doing amazing things with your channel, Ninja. I am so proud of you. I remember when you first DM'd me and you're like, I really want to create a channel, and you've been putting so much work into it. So I'm just like so proud of you. All right, Ninja, let's read. Jovanna, you have an beautiful soul. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That's not why I decided to read it, but thank you. You make everyone laugh every Friday. Okay, I did not choose this comment because I thought it said this. I thought, but I'll take it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being there for us all and supporting us. And you have changed everyone's life. We love you, my queen.
That's one thing about having love, right? That's one thing about having something. You gotta share it. I think that's why she's here, because she's sharing all the love she's got. And I'm lucky because she shared it with me too. So yeah, you gotta share it. You gotta share the love. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Share it. Share it with everybody. That's what I always say, Hug your sister, hug your brother, hug your mom, you got your parents, hug them and kiss them and share that love, keep it moving. Keep it moving. If you got it, somebody gave it to you, keep it going, keep it going. So yeah, share it.
I love that on so many levels. And I love that also to go here as a reminder that I didn't know this is what that I needed, because I didn't have this word that I'm going to say in a moment in my vocabulary. And I didn't realize that was what I needed in order to A, find you, B, do this. And a word, or it's actually 2 words, why I can now do it is because of the love I have for myself. It's that self-love that wasn't a term or process I was thinking I was working on, but thanks to my sister, the self-love diva, that encapsulates what I was doing, what you were doing separately and individually on your own, and why we were able to come together. And why I perhaps couldn't have this channel when I first wanted it 10 years ago, because I didn't have the love to give, because I was still learning to love myself. And that was a really powerful process and journey for myself, because y'all have known, and if you've read my book especially so, the jerky trials and tribulations that I was like. And so to have this moment now, experiencing it with you, saying it out loud live, it's just such a gratification that I could have never anticipated from doing this. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yes. And I hope you guys get it. And yeah, it's amazing. You just we're gonna repeat this. I want to repeat what one thing that obviously she says. You gotta love yourself. First, you gotta love yourself before you can give it to somebody else. Because somebody else that loves herself is like, oh, I want to love her. Oh, she's sparkling something. I want to know what it is. Literally, that's what it is. So don't rush anything. Don't go look something for something that you don't have. And we'll say, how do I know I don't have love? I want to love somebody. Well, if you want to love somebody, need to love somebody, that's a need. You don't need. Love is poor. Love pours. So you don't need to love anybody. Love yourself. Love yourself. Stick to yourself. It will come in. It will come in. Believe me, it will come in. And sometimes it's, so you feel like it's taking too long, but it's the right person that you need to vibrate to it and have this a beautiful relationship. And sometimes you don't, and you learn your lesson, and you gotta be happy because it's human beings stay on this earth for about 100 years
If you're lucky.
if you're lucky, right? 100 years, and that'll be great. But if you are living with something or with somebody that's not making you happy, that you have to work on eggshells around them, it's not a good deal. You know what I mean? So, yeah, stick to something that you love. You have to feel good. You have to. You have to feel good. You have to have the urge of wanting to help this other person, and all of a sudden she's helping you without even knowing. You know, it's just like that. It's just bounce. The universe gets happy when you're happy. Be happy.
That was one of the first lessons you ever taught me. That one right there. I remember when you first shared it. I remember it distinctly, like not just visually, but like energetically. I remember the shift in me when I first heard that, and I was like, wow. And so that's why being happy has so many more implications now, like so many more benefits, right? So it's not just like happy, ha ha ha. It's joyful. It's heart filled. It's and it's like, wow. If I'm happy, and when I'm happy, the universe gets happy and gives me more happy.
Yeah.
And when you first shared that with me, and we've talked about it for any of y'all who have heard that in previous Fridays, when you first shared that with me, I think it's even in my book, y'all. I wrote about it because it was that impactful. There's a page dedicated to it, Mr. Guzman, in my book. So yeah, I love that. And I think for any of you who are in the thick of things, whatever that is for you right now, because it varies. It depends what season you're in. Just find that, keep that thought and example and reminder in your heart, because that's going to get you through so much, and it's going to lighten the load. It really is. Talk about decluttering the heart, full circle. Talk about just lightening the load when you can be happy where you're at, with what you have, with yourself, for yourself. Let me tell you, that's when things show up.
Yeah, reset. Just reset. Drop it, let it go. Be happy. Be happy where you are. You can do a lot of things right where you are. You can start today.
I'm loving this. I'm loving all of this. Baby, thank you for being our guest listener.
I'm mean,
Look at all the
thank you for all
comments you're
those beautiful
getting.
comments. I really appreciate it. I love it. Thank you. I love you all, guys. I love you all, you guys. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sharing the love with my wife, and we definitely will share anything and everything that we have with you guys.
And thank you for all the generous, like, super chats, super thanks.
Yeah, thank
Sarah,
you.
baby doll, Nicola, my Angela love. I've seen them coming through, and some I can heart, some I cannot. I don't know what the difference is, but the similar gratitude is there.
Yes.
The same gratitude is there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thinking about the song from the 80s, you'll know it. That was so big. I can't remember who. Oh, what song was it? Thinking about the song from the 80s that was so big. I can't remember who the singer is. It's page 106. That's Sarah Baby Doll. Sarah Baby Doll has read my book so many times she can freaking quote the page. I love it. 106. I mentioned you, baby. You should read that page. I know you haven't yet. Ralitza Love, welcome. I think I saw that Mona was talking to you, but I didn't want to interrupt. So I'm happy I get to say, Ralitza Love, welcome. Is that a little baby bottle? That looks like a little baby bottle. Aw,
It
that's
says
cute.
cookies and milk, I think. Maybe cookies.
Oh! I'm like a baby bottle. That's cute. CJ, first things first. Take care of your heart. Take care of your family. That is not a prerequisite, an obligation, a necessary. You being here, you being the first Fry-ayer, OGer, like that is gift in it of itself because you've been supporting from moment one. Please, 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 you give from your heart what you can. And if it's showing up, that's what you do. Please, my CJ love, take care of your family. I know you guys are becoming stronger because of what is going on in your family. So that is first and foremost. So please, no one ever feel that that is necessary or a mandate. It's incredible because it supports the channel. And in doing so, I can do more. But never feel like, right? You got to give. What's that you say to me, baby? And we'll close it up. We'll wrap it up here. You say that when you give, the
universe gives you back.
Yes. But you gotta give without the expectation of getting back. You know what I mean? Like you gotta give like without like there's just that Mona. when I get stumped, I go to Mona. Because somehow she can like put it in the chat in like 3 words. What it would take me like 3 minutes to say. Like for whatever reason. He knows that all too well. Like it takes me so long. What's the meaning again, Jovanna? I don't know if he could.
Oh yeah, well it says like I gave without expecting anything back. That's how I kind of remembering right now. Unless you try to come out with something that it's just not coming out to me right now.
I think it's give when you can so it comes from a place of love and not out of expectation because the energy isn't like
oh like when you when you give something with love, that's what you got to do. You got to give it with that. Like when you do something you really like sometimes I think it's too much, but anyway, sometimes when you do a little thing, let's say coffee, right? You do a coffee. When you do it with love, you taste it. It tastes really good. And when you do it in a rush, it tastes like coffee, but there's something missing in it. So it goes the same thing when you give, probably going to like example, literally do it and give it from the heart. You don't have it, it's amazing, no problem, everything's okay. We hear from the heart, not from money.
and I think you said it. It's like the comments y'all write, y'all being here, watching the replays, being with us, being part of the FriFam. Like that's a gift. Like you're giving,
Yes.
you're giving with love.
That's a gift.
And if you're giving the money because you think that's what you need to do, then
We accept it. Thank you.
shut up. You're such
We
a
appreciate it. Yes.
We
thank
do.
you.
We do.
Yes.
Because when we get, you get more.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. What you give, you put out. What you give is you put out. It's, it
Reciprocated.
reciprocates all the time. So yes, thank you.
Giving
Thank
is the best thing ever. Brandon Bear, we love that. Oh, Mona, no pressure. Obviously, mine is too. But I think we went far further than you reap what you sow. Reciprocity.
There you go.
See, you all
There
know.
you go.
You all know.
You guys are too smart for us.
Giving is the best thing you can do possible. CJ, you give so much love. Continue to
Yes,
shed
thank you.
that light.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, seeing as that, hold on. We're doing so much today. We're opening up so many things.
You need help?
No. I just need well, maybe I needed help. I declined help. Why? Just because
No, you got it. You got
Yay! Marcos, the movie lover, knew what I was gonna do. So just to anchor this, and also because I saw that Valeria was doing her sabu dance, and I was like, well, this makes me want to sing the bowl that y'all contributed. So this is what I like to give back to the channel with your beautiful contributions and generous super chats and super thanks and super y'all are super and if you're here you're super, and so I'm just so grateful. We're so grateful. Thank you, Oscar, for joining us.
Let your beautiful intentions multiply.
Remember to take a deep breath in, release the week, celebrate the week, be grateful for the week, be grateful for each other, for being here, for Oscar. Thank you. Thank you for sharing from your heart. And I'm so grateful that you all are part of the FriFam from day 1, day 60, day 260. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy that we're here.
It's the light stay bright.
Lead the way. Brandon Bear, you're so good with my closing line. Okay. Any final thoughts, remarks? Oscar boy?
Love yourself. Stick to that.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Stay light, stay bright, lead the way. We love you. Happy Friday. Yeah. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you likely next week. God willing. Love you. Thank you, Mona.
Guys.
Thank you, Angela, for all your help. Thank you for all the super chats. Happy Friday. You can tell this is the most difficult part of the live for me because I miss you already. Bye, everybody. Love you. Thank you, everybody. There we go.